Hello.
Hey.
Hey, boo.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Well, you set up Christmas time. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you.
What's
Do you
today,
remember me?
baby? Huh?
You remember me?
I don't know, but Tuesday sounds familiar, but I can't remember everything. Tell me about you. You must be crazy if you think I remember you.
No, I'm not crazy.
Hey,
Do you
Kendra.
remember him?
I don't. I'm not sure. Y'all don't be mad. Give me some more
Damn.
details.
Okay, so I'm Tuesday. You remember I was the one. We were telling about the December, September's, and things like that, right? That was like a month or so ago. Yeah. Okay. So, and that's Dale. He the Nigerian that came on your show.
I don't remember. So he was on my show and you was on my show?
Yes.
So did you guys meet because of the show?
Long story.
So I'm gonna let him tell the story. Then we can get back to me.
Come back. Okay, come back. Come back. Tell me, okay. Tell me the story of how you guys met.
I don't know if I'm ready to tell the story yet.
Well, you're here now, so you gotta tell the story. You better be ready.
Okay. Oh, Jesus.
Go ahead.
Okay. So, I was on the show in September,
Okay.
and from Chicago. I was want to live in Chicago, by the way. I don't know if you remember.
Oh, I think, did I call you a great catch?
Yeah.
I think I remember. Oh, what's your name again?
Dio.
I remember you. Okay.
Yeah. So, she had messaged me the day after, I believe. She messaged me the day after about from the show. Oh, hold on, don't smile yet. Don't smile yet.
Yeah, don't smile yet. Wait.
She had messaged me a day from the show, with and other people and stuff. But I was having conversation, I was having a conversation with couple of people and stuff, but I did let them know. And we vibe really good. Like we vibe very well. But I think a month into our conversation, um we were talking for I believe that week, and she had mentioned Bible studies, and I don't know if you remember, I said I don't do like I'm churched out, so I don't mind someone being a Christian, but it's just there are certain phrase that people might use to me, and it kind of take me some kind of way, like, okay, are they going to try to change me or trying to make me, like, because for me, I feel like my mom's a pastor, so for me, I didn't really make that decision to become a Christian. It was something that was kind of pushed on me. So when I got older, I was like, well, I'm not there yet. So for now, I consider myself an agnostic, but and hopefully, maybe someday I'll get there. But for now, I'm not there. Like I just know there's an higher power. But anyway, long story short, she still mentioned Bible studies. So I was like, hold on a second. This is the third time in a week you mentioned Bible studies. Like, what's your relationship with Christianity and stuff? And she's like, I want a man who is going to lead by the biblical, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, by the man who's going to lead by the biblical
Standpoint.
yes, standpoint. So I was like, well, you know what? That's not me. Like, and we both decided to be friends. Yeah, we were like, you know what? Okay, cool. We can be friends. Like, not a big deal. So we didn't talk. Like, we didn't talk for a minute. But I kind of didn't want to tell this update yet because, well, anyway, um, oh, okay. So there was someone else that I matched with, and I was very excited to meet that person. Very, very excited. So I'm in Little Rock right now, and I came to Little Rock to see that person. But let's just say the vibe started going away even before I came on the trip, because I was supposed to come here in October. Something happened with work, so I had to postpone. So 3 months later, September, yeah, 3 months later, I planned the trip, but the person knew. Like I planned the trip, everything was set. But in person, I don't know. I don't know. The vibe just wasn't there. I've been here now for 8 days. I leave tomorrow, but I've been here now for 8 days. But before I came, I'd hit up Tuesday and actually told the person as well. I said, look, there's another girl in your town who I'm still gonna kick it with. Like we're friends. We met off the show, but we're friends now and whatnot. But anyway, I did up Tuesday, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be coming to your town just so you know. But hey, this is my reason for coming. Like, if you're free, I'll still want to kick it with you and stuff. And she's like, yeah, like, well, let me know if I'm free, and we'll go from there. Well, let's say if she hasn't been here, this trip would have been a little bit Not that somebody died, but almost like somebody died. Yeah, not that somebody died, not like somebody died, but almost like somebody died because it wasn't. I don't know. And again, I don't want to blame the other lady, but I just feel like I don't know. I feel personally for me, I feel if somebody was to come see me, I would have things would have been different, regardless of if I have a job or not. Like I've always said this, and I've always believed like people make things that's important to them. They make it a priority. But anyway, Monday. So I got here like 2 days early. Monday, I hung out with the person Friday, Saturday. But then I was by myself throughout Saturday, which I kind of I knew what was going to happen, but no, I was hoping it didn't happen, but I knew it was going to happen. But anyway, I went by myself Monday, Sunday, sorry, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Monday, I decided to go on a road trip to some country ass town to go see what this town is about. And now I've never met Tuesday at this point. But I told her I was in town. And she was gonna hit me. She hit me up in the morning and she's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm like, "You know what? I just got into Uber. I'm going into this town and whatnot." So I got there and I got stuck. I couldn't get back to Little Rock because there's no Uber or no Lyft out there. And she took it between, by herself, like, like, what? I got you. And she drove 40 minutes to come get me. And
Oh.
yeah, and since then, I mean, and I would say this though, she's actually has been urging me to even try with the other person. She's like, you know what, like because I kind of brought up a little bit about what's going on, and she's like, hey, hit her up, like if the vibe is not there, just like hit her up and figure out what's going on. But nah, the vibe just wasn't there, and we've had more conversation about the whole Christianity stuff. We've had a more conversation. It's not the way I thought it would have been. It's not the way I thought it would have been, but well, right now we're friends. For now, we're friends. We went out today. We went, I took her out to a little submarine tour earlier, and that was fun.
That was
Yeah,
great.
yeah, that was fun, and we just kicking it. We're spending some time. I leave tomorrow, so that's the
Okay, so let me jump in. So what I think I heard is you Tuesday, where you calling me from?
Little Rock.
So Tuesday, now did you call in so you guys can tell us the story?
No, I called in to get my second round, but of course he
I
just
think you being messy Tuesday.
no,
Cause you know he's at your
no,
house. Stop it. You know he's
no,
at your house. You
no,
can call
I
her
didn't know
Tuesday.
that he was
Pause Tuesday. You could have called any time when he was not at your house.
no,
I ain't
I
mad
told
at you.
him first. So okay, so let me pause. Let me go jump in. I told him before, because his Airbnb has he has issues with his Airbnb. So I told him that he could stay, because he leaves out tomorrow. And I told him that I was gonna try the Kendra show again. Because we're just friends. Like that's
For
it.
Tuesday, I'm on 4 days a week. You gonna pick the day he at your house to call us up?
We're friends.
Yes, you're friends, but what I'm saying is you knew I was gonna ask the details of this
He was supposed to be
situation.
sitting over there on the side of the couch.
Girl, you already know
What?
how I roll. And he came and you said, remember him? He was on your show too. You started off with that.
Kendra,
Keep it real with me. Listen, I just told the Africans in
you
Nigeria
did.
to keep
Keep
it
it
real.
real and you get a better
Everybody
deal.
start keeping it real with me. I don't
Keep
got
it
time
real
for
and
y'all
you
not
get a
keeping
better
it real
deal.
with me. I'm a human being and I'm a woman. And I know what you was doing Tuesday, and that's fine that you was doing it. You wanted that other woman that he came to visit
No,
to know.
no. I'm not gonna let you put that one on me. Nope. Because he could have chose not to tell his side of the story. Nope.
You could have chose to call me on Monday. How about that, Tuesday?
I could have. I give you that one. But he could have chose to tell his side of the story another time. That was him telling his story.
Women, let me tell you something. We been talking about men, but listen, I ain't mad at you Tuesday. The girl now, yes. Woo, girl, you was boring. You was like Dial said a lot of stuff, but I'm gonna get straight to the point. Cause Dial talked for like 15 minutes, and all he said in that 15 minutes is your ass was boring. And if it wasn't for Tuesday, this trip would have been good. And he went Tuesday now, and they just friends. But you don't know. It might change because he thought she loved the Lord. But he said maybe she don't love the Lord like that. Maybe I could work with this type of the way she loved the Lord. So us girl,
Kendra.
you wasn't the one, and we all know because of Tuesday. So
Now
Tuesday,
you got me over here dying laughing. Kendra,
so
why
Tuesday,
you do that?
So Tuesday, you looking for a new man while he in your house?
I am looking for somebody because we're
Okay,
just
let's do
friends.
it. Let's do it. How old are you, Tuesday?
31.
31. What you do for a living?
Finance manager.
Finance manager. You have any kids?
No.
No kids. What's your zodiac sign?
Aries.
Aries. So Tuesday, 31 Aries. Oh, where you calling me from?
Little Rock, Arkansas.
Little Rock. Tuesday, Little Rock, Arkansas, 31 Aries, finance manager, no kids. What kind of man you looking for Tuesday?
Okay, so let me just, I don't even want to mention him anymore. But anyway, I am looking for somebody that wants to date. And I think I said this the last time. That wants to date, that wants something serious.
Can I say this, Zoe? I'm gonna jump in because I'm gonna let you finish. But I think you're making a bad move because this man over here even said, y'all just hold on, hear me out.
Okay.
We're gonna proceed, but I think women, y'all need to. I want this to be an overall lesson for women, period. If you dating a guy, date that guy. And if you want to date somebody else, that's fine too. But you're on my show right now. You like Dio just said that all the wonderful things you did, you drove to go get him. Y'all have great energy. You know, the friendship base is there. Like he kind of ended like maybe he's changing his mind. Like he said he cut it off because of the Christian thing. But after talking to you, maybe it's not that bad. So there might be something that could work with it. But instead of you just enjoying him while he's here, he don't even live there. He's gonna fly and be gone at some point in time. You want to be on my show and look for somebody else. And I just really think that's a goofy move, but we could go forward. I mean, I don't know why ladies be doing stuff like this.
So,
he's actually
okay.
like, I mean, I think Dio, he was talking a lot, but if I remember from he don't have no kids, right?
And okay, let me say this. Can I say this? So he has no kids. And when I reached out to him, he checked every box off the list, right? That of my box, except for the Christianity thing. Every box, right? Same, vice versa. We checked that box. But for me, God is something that is very important. And I don't want to sacrifice that. That's something that I'm not willing to negotiate or anything like that. And I do agree with you when you say, what's sitting in front of you may be what you need. I agree with you. But until that is understood, and maybe I shouldn't have jumped on until that is understood. But from the understanding right now today, we're just friends and I'm just helping out. You know what I'm saying? And now I can honestly say that since he's been here and the couple times that, from when I went got him and things like that, I would praise to God that he wasn't a lunatic because that was 40-minute drive and I just prayed. But and he was great energy, great vibe, right? Even like today, the things he has going on with the Airbnb. I'm gonna be me. I'm very kind, hearted. He's from Chicago. I'm not gonna treat you any different than I would treat my relatives or anybody else. If I feel like you need help and you have great energy and I'm not in jeopardy, then I'm gonna help you. And so that was when I came on the show the last time I came, me and him had cut everything off because of the deal, the Christianity thing and God and things like that. So we had cut everything off. We were just, texting back and forth every blue moon and just check up on each other. And I knew he had someone here in Little Rock, which was his that was his main goal. And I was very respectful of that. I did not care because, again, God is non-negotiable for me.
Okay, so let me just ask you this. Is he not an option at all when it comes to dating?
If he doesn't believe in God, no, he's not.
So he's not an option. Okay, so we can move forward because so basically what you're saying is he's not an option for you.
He's not an option if he does not believe in God, and I don't want to push. I'm a believer in. If anybody
But
knows,
one thing, okay, I would say this: did he say at the end you guys were talking about that, or have you decided? Because if he's not an option, then okay, I stand corrected. Let's move forward because he's not an option. But if there's still something potential that could go in that manner, I think you're being a goofy right now. But if you're saying he's not an option and he's really not an option, let's go.
okay.
Okay. So Tuesday, 31 Aries, finance manager, no kids, Little Rock. All right. What kind of man are you looking for?
I'm looking for someone that is God fearing, that loves God, that can lead, provide, protect. Um, Someone that I can be vulnerable with, somebody that brings out the child in me. I'm an introvert, so somebody that I can have fun with, and doesn't think that I am closed off, because I'm not. As you heard, I'm a great person. I just need someone to pull that childness out of me when we're out having fun.
Okay.
So somebody that can do those things, somebody that I can have a opinion when it comes to certain things, but I also want you to lead. I need you, I also want you to be the man. I want you to lead. I want somebody that is actually looking for marriage, that wants to cope instead of just jumping into it, and saying this or that. Like shivery, definitely shivery. So that's what kind of man I'm looking for. Somebody that has their own everything, that I don't have to coach. Well, I'm not gonna say coach because everybody can improve every day, right? So I'm not gonna say coach, but that I can grow with, but also somebody that have their stuff together, kind of sort of. We understand that having their stuff together, but also understanding that you can grow every day.
Okay. What are your deal breakers, honey?
My deal breakers are, I think, I said last time, lying and cheating. Um, but I think one of my biggest deal breaker is to have, and it goes along with lying and cheating, but it's to not be honest and to have me out here looking like I am, you didn't already call me this, but a goofball. A goofball. So that is something I would rather you come and tell me before the world comes and tell me. I would rather you sit down and tell me what's going on before anybody else can tell me, and maybe we can deal with it, and I can, deal with it from there. But if somebody else has to come and tell me first, that means that you're not being considerate of my feelings. You're not being considerate. You're not being respectful. You're not caring how you push things off on me and how things are looking on the outside, which doesn't matter, but in our relationship, it should matter. I should be able to come and tell you before anybody knows anything, or before anybody tells you anything. I should be the one to tell you.
Okay. Does he have to look a certain way?
No. Easy on the eye, on my eye. He doesn't have to be anything social media standards or anybody else standards. Just easy on the eye. He has to be my preference is dark skin. I've always liked dark skin. So that I'm 5'6". Actually, height doesn't even matter. Height does not matter to me at all. So looks just easy on the eye. Knowing how to step into a room and dress up, down, or whatever. Just adapt to your environment.
Okay, we gotta move faster Tuesday. Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
No.
Okay.
He does not.
Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay. I don't know if you can see me.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can see you Tuesday. Tuesday, how did it go when you were on the show? Did you get feedback?
So I got feedback, but they were a bunch of nobodies.
That's what I would say. And I said this on one of the shows on I think it was Instagram. You know, here's the deal. I have more single black women looking for someone that is the I have all demographics, but that's the highest demographic. And what I was saying to that is you're gonna have to start to learn that you might not get 100%, but if you find someone that has 70% of what you desire, I say work it out. Less like that 70 per like, the 30% is, oh, he's beating my ass. Now, of course, you get the hell up out of there. Nothing life threatening. But I think the mistake that some single people make is they're looking for perfection. And people in relationships know the answer. Like, no one's perfect. What you do is you decide to work things out with a person. So, but nevertheless, when was your last relationship, Tuesday?
3 years ago.
3 years ago. You don't have to answer. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Not gonna answer.
Okay. What are 3 flaws you have to work
on? As I said before, I kind of take control when I think things aren't going or need to go a certain way. If you're not handling your business, I'm gonna step up into that plate and do what needs to be done. And I try to, let the man be a man. But if you can't, then hey, that's where I'm gonna step in at. Another one would be another one that controlling. Shutting down. I said this before too. Shutting down. I'd rather not say anything than to say the wrong thing.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I am hard on the outside, but I'm really a soft teddy bear. So once that shell is broken, you have the best of me. I'm not going to give up. I'm hard to give up on. Like, I'm not going to give up on you. Now you're not going to just walk over me like a doormat, but I'm not going to give up on you. And whatever you give me, I definitely, again, like I said the last time, will multiply it. We'll make it work regardless.
Okay, let's do it. So Tuesday, do you want to be a Little Rock?
So I said no the last time, but in proximity. And if they're not, they need to be willing to travel.
Okay, and then what's the age range you would date?
I would say 30 to 45.
30 to 45. All right, finance manager, no kids. Let's do it. How can the guy reach out to you?
All platforms, Tuesday Williams.
Tuesday Williams. All right. Well, you keep me posted how it goes. Bye, Dio.
Bye, Kendra. Sorry I talked it. Sorry I talked it.
I'm be able. Let me tell you something. I'm able to find you a girl easy if you want one. I got plenty of black women looking for a man like you. So if you want to come back on, we can close the deal.
I actually would want to come back on because I would want to come back on. Maybe not today, but yeah, I would want to come back on.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you was a good catch from the video. So ladies will listen. You wake up, it's not gonna be hard. We got some good women who want a good man. So we'll see what it's about.
I appreciate you. And I have to say, I know the comments is going crazy. Nothing has happened yet. We are strictly friends. Like nothing has happened yet. I appreciate it.
But here's the deal, Dio. You say yet. Yet means to come. Tuesday saying it's not an option.
Oh, well, now I know it's not an option.
Yeah, now you know. You probably didn't know, right? You got this black man in your house. You could have probably, you never, child.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
Kendra is disrespectful. Tuesday called us with him in the background. I'm letting her know what it is. She got him in the house. She says she don't want him. Well, guess what? I got plenty of black women who looking for a man with no kids, got a good job, living in Papa City. Oh, this is what I host a dating show. All right.
Can I ask you something, Kendra?
Yes.
So if you can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. So if your religion, and I know you believe in God, was on the line, would you consider that?
Well, I'm happy you asked that. I once dated a man who didn't believe in God. I don't know if he called himself an atheist, but he didn't believe in God. And we dated because his emotions about God are not my emotions. I still did what I did, and it was what it was. Eventually, it ended, but I did. I dated for a while, and then eventually, not just because of God, that wasn't the deal breaker. It was like inconsistencies and things like that. But who I was, see, I believe this in dating. This is what I believe, right? I think a lot of people have a list, right? I once dated a man that had everything on my list and I did not like him. Like he actually believed in God and didn't want to have sex till we got married. And I was very, very unhappy. So if I would have stayed to my list, I would have had my list and been miserable, right? I think that I'm not saying for you to negotiate your feelings with God. You don't have to do that. I'm not saying that. You be who you are. But if everything else is there on a base, you never know. Like he said, he had Pastor Pierce. He even said that talking to you more, he learned that, oh, it's not my past experience of dealing with women that have God in their lives. Because I think his big thing is that's not for him, right? Now, again, we're just talking about dating. I'm not talking about marriage, but I think that you got to enjoy sometimes what's in front of you, right? I'm not even saying you can't even date nobody after that. I would have just got to know him more, have fun, just have fun. Men are so simple. What he said about you, and I think a lot of women miss this. Here's the deal, ladies. Y'all make a lot of things complicated. Men just don't want no stress, and they want somebody loyal, and they want to have a good time. And Tuesday, you did all that. He's having a good time with you. You showed up. He needed something. You proved something that a lot of women don't get a chance to do, which is I will show up for you if need be, right? So all I'm saying is y'all could have just had y'all friends, whatever. I would have just had a good time with my friend, get to know him more, had a good time, and would have called Kendra on Monday.
And okay, I agree. Okay, so I can give you that one, and I can publicly, since I came on here publicly apologize to Dale for doing
Well,
that.
girl, you can't apologize. It's too late. I mean, you
No, I
lost
mean you're
her.
no, it's never too late for apology. I agreed to owning up to my mistakes. So we're friends, and I did show up when needed, and not only that, but he showed me a great time, and I'm from here, and so he showed me a good time in my own town, and so yeah. So
And let me just say this, because again, I think people are misconstruing what I'm saying to you. I don't really like talking about religion because I just know so much and I respect everybody's. What I mean, I know so much. What I'm saying is, I know men who are in church, of the church, who out here.
We just had this conversation. Oh my God,
I mean, they out here. Let's just keep it 1,000. Let me keep it 1,000 with y'all. Like I know, and I'll never expose. That's not what I'm about. But I know deacons and high men in church that are not living by what y'all think they live by. You guys have this unrealistic expectation because he goes to church, he's a perfect man, and it's just not the truth. And I just know that from experience, right? So I believe in getting to know people and judging a person. I think when you have this is why there's so many single women in church. I want y'all, when y'all go to church, count the women to the men. And it's astronomically different. Like 75% of the women in church are single, looking for this perfect man that they have not realized does not exist yet. And I'm not telling you, I am not in no way telling you to give up God. I love God. What I'm saying is, can't nobody make me give up God. So what you believe or whatever believes, it don't matter. But I can have coffee with you. I could go have dinner with you. Like maybe we talk about something else, because you could go to dinner with a man who believes in God, and then he's cheating on you or has a whole nother family or pretending to be something he's not, his authentic self. So no, I'm not going to say just because a man believes in God that he's the perfect man. That's just a lie.
Not at all. Yeah. That's not
That's
right.
all I'm saying. But what I'm saying, like that's all I'm saying. But y'all take it or leave it. It's y'all life.
You're right. And I believe, you take what you need off the table and leave what you don't. And I appreciate that. So I appreciate that. That's what I'm gonna leave it at. I appreciate you. Ladies, Dale is a great guy. If you want to reach out to him, he is great. He showed me a great time. And not only that, but oh, that's what I was gonna say. So we had that discussion, and it was more so of on the lines of, you can be in church and do all these other things. And this is what I learned about him while we were, talking and going out and doing things, is that you can be a God believer, you can be all of these things and do wrong, but I guess I can speak a little bit about it, but for him it was more so on the lines of hypocrites. Like, you believe this, but you're out doing this, and that. So, and that's where the kind of the lines, our miscommunication came in it with that.
Okay. Listen, honey, we gotta go. I love you. Keep me posted how it goes, honey.
All right. You have a good night.
All right. Bye.